Today in this video, let us discuss about the Google Pixel 9 series, the upcoming smartphone, the flagship smartphone that Google would be releasing. So without wasting any time, let us just get straight into this video. First, let us talk about the design, and this will finally look a bit different from what we had on the Google Pixel 6, the Google Pixel 7 and the Google Pixel 8. But yes, we will still have a horizontal camera bar on the back of the smartphone, but it will not be flush with the smartphone itself, and I would say the design would look a bit more like the Google Pixel Fold, and that is just one of the best things that the Google Pixel 9 series would have in this year. Now, I love the way that the new phone would look on the leaks. At least on leaks shows the design, and it looks a bit different than any other smartphone that we have in the market. It is more flat on both the sides, but the overall frame is more rounded off. It can be a titanium or a stainless steel from the looks, but hey, that might not be the reality. Google may be using a bit more of a shiny coating on the aluminum frame to make it look more like a titanium frame in my opinion. But yes, this is how the Google Pixel 9 series would look like. And hey, if you do not know, the Google Pixel series would be a bit different in this year because we would be getting three different smartphones this year. That would be the Google Pixel 9, the Google Pixel 9 Pro, and the Google Pixel 9 Pro XL. And yes, again, this is exciting because hey, we do not see a lot of small smartphones in the market in this day and time. And if Google is able to crack this formula of making small smartphones that are affordable, and at the same time, if those smartphones are good enough, I think that Google would take the piece of cake with the Google Pixel 9 by this year. Now, as I said again, the leaks are promising and shows that the phone would come in four different colors. That would be a mint color, a baby pink color, a black color, and a golden yellow type of color. And yes, again, all of the smartphones would come in a matte finish. So yes, I'm excited about the overall design and the looks on the Google Pixel 9 series because yes, a bit more flatter, a bit more rounder as well on the edges, and at the same time a camera visor that would be coming from the Google Pixel Fold series. Now, next let us talk about the displays that would be coming on the Google Pixel 9 series, and yet again, as I said before, there would be three different smartphones, but all of them would come with an AMOLED display technology, and the leaks also suggest that there would be an anti-reflective coating on the Google Pixel 9 series, at least the Pro XL. But here we have it, it would be a bit more like what you have on the Samsung smartphones, and we would also see an increase in the terms of the nits of the peak brightness on the display as well. That would be about 2000 plus nits of peak brightness that we can expect on all three smartphones this year. Now, there is one more interesting thing, that would be the bezels of the smartphone make it a bit thinner as well. And as we know, again, it is a race to make the thinnest bezels on a smartphone, and I think Apple is doing the best over here. But maybe Samsung and Google would be able to catch up on making the thinnest displays on the smartphone with the Google Pixel 9 series. Now, the standard phone is tipped to feature a 6.03 inches of display, that is the Google Pixel 9, while the Google Pixel 9 Pro will be having a 6.1 to 6.3 inches display, and the Google Pixel 9 Pro XL may have about 6.7 inches display. Again, all of the displays would be a 2000 plus nits of peak brightness along with an LTPO technology and 120 Hz of refresh rate on all the smartphones. That is an amazing thing. I just do not want Google to cheap out on the regular Google Pixel 9 and the Google Pixel 9 Pro. Now next, let us talk about the chip inside of the Google Pixel 9 series, and yet again we will see a Google Tensor chip on the Google Pixel 9 series, and it will be a Google Tensor G4 chip that would be right across all the smartphones. That will be the Google Pixel 9, the 9 Pro and the 9 Pro XL. And yet again, I have used the Google Pixel 8 Pro in the past for the 7 months as of filming this video, and I can say that the G3 Tensor chip is not the best chip that you can have in a smartphone because the smartphone does lack a bit more than what I expect out of a flagship smartphone, and Google needs to fix the very same with the G4 Tensor chip that we will see in the Google Pixel 9 series. So yet again, this is something to see, and this is something that I am watching out. Now the leaks suggest that it would be a 4 nanometer chip, but it won't be the best one in my opinion. We have leaks that focus on the G5 chip on the Google Pixel 10 series that say that it would be a major improvement from what we have in the current smartphone industry on the Google Pixel series. But yet again, the Google Pixel 9 is the one that is in the focus, and it will come with a G4 Tensor chip, and from the leaks it seems like it would not be the biggest improvements on paper at least. And now that brings me to the next thing, that is the battery life on the Google Pixel 9 series, because yes, it is all connected to how a chipset performs and what is the mAh of battery that is there in a smartphone. And the leaks again suggest that the Google Pixel 9 series will be a major improvement in the terms of the battery life, but this is a doubt for me because again, we all know that the Google Pixel 8 series comes with a G3 tensor chip and it just suffers from the battery life, and this would be the same thing that I would be expecting on the G4 tensor chip as well, because again, the leaks that we see with the G4 tensor chip are not a bit major of an improvement over the G3, but this year I would say we can just expect Google to bring a bigger mAh of battery, maybe 5500 mAh on the Google Pixel 9 Pro XL, and a very comparable one on the 9 and the 9 Pro as well, so that they can maintain at least a day of battery life on the Google Pixel 9 series for the next year. And also, I would want a faster charging on the Google Pixel 9 series as well, because yet again, if the charging is better, I think it would just be a better thing to do if the chipset is not performing a very good in the terms of the sustainable battery backup on a smartphone. Next, I want to talk a bit about the cameras on the Google Pixel 9 series, because yet again this would be a major improvement on the Google Pixel 9 series, and I think that this would be the star of the show and not the Gemini AI on the Google Pixel 9 series that we would see in this year. Now, we already know that the Google Pixel 8 has got a great camera, but Google may be getting a bit more better with a 1-inch camera sensor or a 200 megapixel camera sensor. So the leaks are a bit more confusing because we see a lot of leaks with 200 megapixel sensor and a lot other with a 1-inch camera sensor. But I would speculate that the Google Pixel 9 series would come with just a 50 megapixel sensor, just like what we had on the older Google Pixel 8 series. But if they can increase just the sensor size on that very 50 megapixel camera sensor, I think it would be a great thing. Now, Google is someone who is known to perfect a camera sensor rather than updating the camera sensor every year. So even though the Google Pixel 9 series would not come with a latest 200 megapixel camera or something, I still think that Google would be improving a lot of in the terms of the camera processing, because now they have got a lot of data from the Google Pixel 8 series and they can just cram a lot inside of the Google Pixel 9 series to give you a better camera experience on that smartphone. Now, I think that if again Google is able to implement a 1-inch camera sensor, that means that it will beat Apple by a major significant difference. Now, we are talking about these meaningful changes on videography and photography department on this Google Pixel 9 series. The features like noise reduction will be even better and more powerful, and even we will get a better video boost feature on the Google Pixel 9 series. And this is something that I just expect about the Google Pixel 9 series as well, because even though that the video boost feature was very good on the Google Pixel 8 series, it just took a lot of time for a very short amount of video that we upload to the cloud to be able to process and get back us the processed video in the form of a better quality video. But yet again, the Google Pixel 9 series can improve it by making a lot of those changing on the phone itself rather than uploading everything on the cloud and taking forever to process a video. Now lastly, let us see that what we have got in the terms of the AI, and yet again we would get a lot of improvements in the terms of AI, but the leaks just do not suggest a lot. And this is not a surprise to me because already the Google Pixel 8 series is a lot better in the terms of AI, and it is just so much so that Google can add on top of it. The Google Pixel 9 series will come with Android 15 and maybe a lot of features that we would see with the launch of the Android 15. We may see the same thing on the Google Pixel 9 series as well, including a few other features that would be very exclusive to this device. But what I think is that the Google Pixel 9 series would be more like the improvements in the terms of the features that we already have on the Google Pixel 8 series, and that would be because of an improved processor, that is the G4 tensor chip. I again believe it would not be a huge jump, but any small improvement in the terms of the NPU and the GPU would be better in the terms of processing the Gemini AI on the Google Pixel 9 series, and that is what would make the Google Pixel 9 series one of the best Android smartphones to pick up in the year 2024. Now with that said, that was all about the Google Pixel 9 series, leaks and rumors, everything that we know of this device as of filming this video. Now this is not the most anticipated device that we would see by the end of this year, but this would be the most interesting device because yes, we have got a newer design, better cameras, better AI, a better chipset, a larger battery, and so much so on the Google Pixel 9 series. That was all about this video. My name is Angel. Thanks for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.